I guess we are at the end of the series now, because we made our way to the final boss level through Star World, which is a little bit of a cheap way to do it, but if you've seen the last episode, there really wasn't a lot of options for me, so let's do this. I don't know how this is going to be randomized. This definitely is not the way you usually enter this level, but I don't know how the randomization works for the last level of the game. Because clearly, the final boss is still going to be here, right? Right? Hopefully it is, otherwise this is going to be awkward and weird. So I'm going to have to focus a little bit throughout this episode, potentially, because I've never played this level very much. Anyway. Hammer Bro suit. You know what? Let's do the Hammer Bro suit, because underwater that might actually be more useful than the Cape Feather. I don't remember this room being a thing in the final level. But then again, I think the final level has a lot of rooms that I don't remember being a thing. The Hammer Bro suit can take out thwomps. And now I looped around to the beginning again. But this can take out... Oh my god, it's the best power-up in the game. Never mind. Can I take out the spike balls as well? It can't. Would have been too nice. Wishful thinking there. I'm aware. That's... very much wishful thinking. Okay, so there's a door there. Does this door take me anywhere? I've been here before as well. I think in my original attempt of the randomizer, this was a level I've been in. So, do things get randomized? I'm very confused. Again, I don't know this game to such an extent that I can tell immediately what levels are supposed, or what areas are supposed to be in what levels for every single level. Some levels, especially the earlier game levels, I can definitely do that for, but not every single level. And this is definitely, yeah, this is definitely the same area I was in that attempt, because I died here quite a lot, and as a result, I do know the patterns here to a certain extent, and that was stupid on my part. Please let me get the Cape Feather. I didn't get the Cape Feather, and I also died. Well, this is gonna be fun. So I can just go to the right, like straight away here. I don't need to make that loop I just did, do I? Maybe I should, to get the Hammer Bros power up. Actually, I wouldn't get the Hammer Bros power up because I'm Small Mario now, so I just get a mushroom. Which, we're gonna get a mushroom here either way. Well, I guess if I get the mushroom and I survive with the mushroom for long enough, that is potentially problematic, the dry bones being there. If I survive with the mushroom for long enough here, I can, instead of getting a mushroom here, probably get a Hammer Bros suit. But you know what? Just getting a mushroom here for the time being is good enough. Remember the last episode when I said I feel like I'm getting better at the game? Scrap that. I'm not. I'm terrible. I'm really bad. To be fair, we are now in the final level of the game after just like finishing World 1. So, the same thing I said. Oh! Okay, so last episode I died when not touching an enemy. Now I practically swim through an enemy and I survive. How the fuck does that work? Answer? Doesn't. Doesn't make any sense. I can make it through! Okay, focus mode for a moment here. Don't swim into the spikes again. That was very stupid. That was a very stupid thing to do. You don't want to do that. Yeah, this definitely was a lot easier with the Hammer Bros suit, wasn't it? Still, shouldn't be too difficult. If I just pay a little bit more attention here, this probably is the most difficult part of the level, I imagine. And even that is not that big a deal, because I can just do this. I can't just do that. This time I'm not desperate for a Cape Feather, so I don't accidentally run into one of the spikes. And please tell me that we are at least somewhat close to the middle of the level. And that's a disco ball light. That is... I need a power-up and preferably a checkpoint, if at all possible. Yeah, so this is definitely, by the way, this is the final level, which might not be randomized period or not be randomized much. And is this the door to the final fight? Yes, it is. And I don't have a mushroom. Oh no. That is not good for me. That's very not good for me. I'm gonna die. I want you guys to know, I'm gonna die here. Because I've only done this fight like twice. I know how to do the fight, so that helps. See, I know how to do the fight, and I think he also sometimes throws out mushrooms. So, that'll help as well. There's one more hit, right? Just one more? Or... I don't know how many more hits I need to do. Was that just the first phase and do I need to hit him 3 times now? Cape Feather! Cape Feather! Cape Feather! Fuck. That thing damages you. I forgot about that. The propeller damages you. Shit. I almost had a Cape Feather. Oh yeah, and then we've got the huge ass ball. Throw out some of your minions, please. I need some of your minions to damage you. You were so kind to provide me with damage sources before. Could you do that again, please? Thank you. That is exactly what I needed you to do. Your patterns are different. Hold on a moment. Almost made it. I think this is the last hit. I think we might be able to do this first time. Would be a miracle. But a possible miracle. As long as I don't keep fucking up like that. Okay. Let's keep doing this over and over and over again until I get it right. Because this is not difficult, as long as he doesn't throw with those fireballs. Those fireballs in the transition there between hit 2 and 3, those were actually annoying to deal with. This is not that big of a deal, honestly. Okay. I was paying attention to 2 things at once and I died. And that's also a game over. Okay, so I guess I'll see you back at Bowser fight? Because everything I've done so far doesn't really seem too impressive, does it? I mean, it's just going to repeat the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So, let's redo that. Let's see if attempt 2 goes just as well as attempt 1, but better. This time, I made it all the way here with my Hammer Bros suit and also the backup mushroom, so I should be fine. Especially since the first time, the first 2 hits went so incredibly well. Now, Hammer Bros is not going to actually help me in any offensive manner, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. It just needs to give me some HP. That's all it needs to do. I was kind of hoping that I could use the second one immediately for damage as well there. But again, it's not required by any stretch of the imagination. I do want to keep this one around for a little bit of damage though, if at all possible. It might not be possible to keep it around for so long, but I'm going to give it my all. It will revive itself right now again, and then I'll get a Cape Feather without damaging myself immediately this time around. Then I can damage myself immediately after that though. Jump over and attack him. And I do need to hit him 3 times like this, I think. Those first 2 hits were just warm up. Which is not good for me. Because I don't have a mushroom anymore either, since I got that Cape Feather. So all I have now is this Hammer Bros suit, which is, again, offensively speaking, not really gonna help me. And that was just Just wrong timing for me there. And he walked into the wrong direction. And then he walks back. They don't actually fall off the stage. That is very good to know. My god, you're a bitch to hit, aren't you? Okay, hit you 2 times. That should mean only 1 hit left, right? Or do you have 3 phases? You have 3 phases where I need to hit you 2 times in each phase. So I need to hit you 6 times total. That's how this works, isn't it? I'm fairly sure that's how this works. Man, you spooked me. Please give me a cape feather again. Thank you, Peach. What? No. That's no fun. Attempt number 3. Here we go. Let's see. I'm getting into the patterns more and more. So we should be able to do this fairly easily now. This first stage is a joke. I can do this easily. See? Okay, maybe not easily. Okay, maybe I am just a fuck up and I'm getting way too cocky for my own good. Okay, I hit you once. I'm gonna hit you again. Eventually. See? I hit you again. That's the first 2 hits. That was very, very quick. Now I just need to hit you probably 4 more times. Yeah, I'm gonna be in trouble. I feel like I'm gonna be in trouble. At least this transition period is not that bad. Okay, so do give me the cape feather. And don't get hit this time around. I still have the backup mushroom, if need be. The cape feather only functions as HP here. There's no difference between me having that cape feather and me having the hammer bro suit. Practically speaking. Absolutely no difference. Other than the fact that the cape feather does help me navigate tricky jumps a little bit better, I do suppose. That's 1 hit. That's 2 hit. You see? Doing way better now. Which means that I'm gonna get a double cape feather. I think this is the attempt. 3rd attempt. Could be worse. Admittedly, it could be better. Okay, so Bowser will stomp immediately afterwards. So do not let him hit you. This is actually probably the most annoying attack he's done so far. But it's also a fairly easy way to hit him, so I'm not complaining. Does he have another? I feel like he probably has another phase after this one. Please get me the cape feather! Or hit him. One or the other, or both! We can do this. We can do this! I hit him. That seems like the end of it. That seems like the end. And that is the end of the Mario Randomizer. We might do this again sometime in the future. Not right away. Not right away at all. But, that's not a message for me. That's a customized message, obviously, for somebody, which I don't know who it is. So yeah, probably we're going to do this again sometime in the future. Not right away. We've done this within 6 episodes. I don't know what the next series is going to be. There's going to be a different series, and maybe after that we go back into Mario World, or we'll do something different. I don't know. For now, this is the end. Thanks for watching. I'm waiting for some music for the outro screen. And like visuals as well. Thank you. See you all back next time with a new series. It's been rather short, this one. But hey, see you next time. Bye.